3 offensive rebounds, dude. That sucks.
Hey, Steven, what is it about the Rockets' defense? What is it about y'all's defense when you're on the court? What kind of difference do you make, especially in the zone?
Me? Yeah. What difference do I make?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I just follow the game plan, bro. Defensive game plan, read, communicate. Yeah, I think we do well. Yeah, I don't know how to answer that question, bro. I think it's all right.
That's all right. Not a lot of people play zone against the Warriors. Y'all do and have had a lot of success. Why is it successful?
I think it's just due to the instincts of the players, honestly, because we do such a good job at just making sure we know where the threats are, and then also just making up those windows. Because again, the thing with the zone is that like there are windows to attack. There are weak spots, obviously, and yeah, we just manage to scramble and get to those spots like pretty good. You know what I mean? Rotation. So it's the window for error is actually, you know what I mean? We keep it very tight. On top of that too, we do a good job rebounding, keeping them to one shot. You know what I mean? Like that's a key. That's a key weakness with the zone. It's because usually you're out of place to rebound. You know, so it's good, bro. It's a weird zone. Yeah, it's not like I don't know. It's just like a bizarre one, but it works.
Do you believe in like the concept of like a playoff riser, and do you think that Fred has kind of found that mode these last few games?
What is it, a playoff riser?
Yeah, like someone who finds a different playoff mode, they can rise to the level in the postseason specifically.
Yeah. Are you asking, do I think it's a thing? Yeah.
Thing first of all, and do you think that that's what's happening with
No,
Fred?
it's 100% a thing. And it could be any player. Even if other players, like you got to look at the strategy of playoffs. It comes down to like a lot of numbers game, right? So if someone in the regular season they mainly attack, say they average X amount of points. If you blitz them the whole game, you force the ball out of their hand. Obviously, their volume of shots is going to go down. So then their points per game is going to go down. So that still don't judge them on like that person's not a riser. No, it's what the defense is presenting. You're enough of a threat that they're taking that away. You know what I'm saying? So then like you just have to find a different way to attack, which means that there's other players that may be quote unquote a riser, depending on how you value them. Okay, they might score more, so you're like, oh wow, this guy scores more points now. He's a riser. It's up to you. It's all up to you, individual, whatever you guys put value on. For the I go with you. Oh, it's Australian. Had to. Yeah, but you know what I mean. So, yeah.
I remember in Utah, you told me that in the playoffs, it's really important for everybody to know their exact role and perform their role at the highest level. How have you seen this Rockets team do just that?
I think, again, at this point, it's just like, it's just trusting the system, trusting each other. And I think the boys are doing a really good job at honing in on it exactly that. Because again, these positions are very, very crucial. Even our previous games, if you look at it, it's like basically a one-position game before it kind of gets away, you know what I mean? But it's like one-position game. So a lot of them, if you stick to your role, not trying to do too much outside of that. And what I mean by that is like you don't want to surprise your teammates by doing stuff that we haven't actually gone over and stuff like this, you know what I mean? Not saying that sometimes you're forced to, but you want to stay within like the certainties of our system, you know? So, yeah. Good job to the lads.
Hey, much respect. You've been extremely aggressive. A lot of blocks. And want to see where this energy comes from this last few games. A lot of blocks coming in. And much respect.
Thank you, bro. Was that a question? Oh, what is it?
Where does all this energy come from in this last few games with all the blocks?
Oh, no, that's just... Look, it just comes down to the defensive system, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm going every time, you know what I mean? But, like, the boys on the ball is doing a really good job at making sure that these guys throw up an off-balance shot. Those are the ones you can go after, like the block shots, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's just like you have to be there. If I'm the low guy, which I try to be, well, most of the time I try and be the low man so I could come over and contest the shots and stuff. Just sometimes you get blocked, sometimes they just throw up something else. But it's just the job. But, yeah. Thanks, bro. What a nice man.
Stephen, obviously it's been a while since the Rockets won a playoff series. What do you expect that atmosphere to be like on Sunday?
Yeah, it should be good, bro. The fans been showing out, so it should be good atmosphere and whatnot. Game 7, so yeah, I'm sure they'll be, as they are, very excited and whatnot. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah. So yeah, should be good, bro.
I think you played over 30 minutes today for the first time since 2023, maybe?
Yeah.
Is that
Pretty
take
good.
anything out of you, or how you feeling?
Yeah, no, it's good, bro. Yeah, I just out there for as long as he needs me for, bro. Just doing the job. Again, I think it just comes down to one of these things. If I end up dipping in quality of impact wise, then obviously get me out. But whatever, man. I just do whatever coach says, mate. It's good stuff.
Stephen, to your left.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, bro?
Nice
Haven't
to see
seen you in a
you.
long time, mate.
You've been in a lot of these playoff battles. When you guys are down 3-1, what was the mood with the group? And then with Ime, like what was the message? What kind of message was he sharing at that time?
What was the start
Coach
of the question?
Udoka.
Yeah, what was the start
The
of the question?
mood
Yeah.
when you're down 3-1 of
Yeah.
the whole group.
Yeah.
And then what was Ime telling you guys about trying to get this back?
There's nothing. You don't want to make it too, put too much extra stuff on it, because again, for our games, they were really close games, very one possession games, and then there was maybe we missed some free throws, we could have won those games, or we attacked appropriately, we would have won those games. You know what I mean? It's very marginal. So it's not like you need some big hoorah speech about digging deep. Yeah, it's like, brother, we're right there. You know what I mean? And so, since you're right there, you just make a slight adjustments, attack more, be more confident with your stuff, and that's what's been happening. You know what I mean? We're just being more deliberate and intentional with our stuff, and it's working in our favor. You know, but yeah, is it? Okay. It's good enough, eh? Cheers, boys.